Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. Yay!
Ultimate Custom Night is an point-and-click survival horror game published by Scott Cawthon and was released on June 27, 2018. The whole purpose of the game is to try to defend yourself against 50 animatronics from all the kinds of Five Nights at Freddy's games. Now, the story itself is simple, but really cool at the same time. This game takes place directly after the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 6.
Despite the fact that they supposedly ended 2 games ago, that smashes together all of his previous stuff into one giant pile of jump scares, reused assets, and regret, where almost all of the spooky child murder narrative has been stripped away in favor of like 30 new ways to fuck up and die.
So, this is the evolution of horror games, huh? Sitting on your ass waiting for a jump scare. Brilliant!
And this time, there's more of it than ever before.
The jump scares can be decent, fluid, and sometimes surpass their original. Other times they can be jittery, lazy, or just utter trash.
In a game that makes the bizarre assumption that you were playing Five Nights at Freddy's for the tedious, frustrating gameplay, as you choose the exact level of plate spinning you're able to sustain, while balancing power, temperature, noise, cache, doors, different surveillance systems, and of course, not getting murdered, and slowly cranking up the difficulty to 20. Until the gameplay becomes a cacophonous mishmash of sound cues and garbage all over your screen, that only the most dedicated of Five Nights nerds will survive to reach their reward. The crushing knowledge that this time was better spent in literally any other way, and justly rewards you for sticking around for 7 games of this bullshit, as you unlock the game's anime-styled intermission cutscenes.
I did not like the cutscenes in this game. These cutscenes are filler. Well, good job, Scott. Please the dark side of the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom. I hope you're happy with yourself. The only real cutscenes that I kinda liked were the Old Man Consequences scene and the last cutscene. You can also use points to purchase office skins, which I gotta say, these are a cool reward. For every run you do, there's a different type of track. And I gotta say that the music is probably some of the best we've heard from the FNAF series. This victory music is fire, and it's very satisfying to listen to. And as dumb as some of the cutscenes are, the music in those cutscenes is pretty good as well. The new voices and recurring voices. One of the reasons why this game was hyped back then. Everyone was probably very hyped to see their favorite characters finally get their official voices. I think it definitely holds up to its name.
Get ready to slam some doors for a gameplay experience that's truly a nightmare. One that we will never ever wake up from.
If you want a good start to a FNAF game without paying any money, then definitely go with Ultimate Custom Night, but I don't think it's the best FNAF game. If I were to rate this game, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
This game's completely unnecessary but completely expected sequels, which we will never bother making videos of, ever. You know why? Because fuck those games.
You know, if you want the full immersive experience, just play the game with everything at 0. That way it's just like having a real soul-crushing job.
This also doesn't sit well with me with this Microsoft Store now available, still trying to charge you $7.99 for a game that's free on a platform that you can play it free on. Before the Xbox people jump on me and tell me that this is a way that they can not only play it on their Xbox but on their PC as well, let me ask you something. Why do you need mouse support, keyboard support, and PC support? When you have a keyboard and your mouse support basically hooked up to your Xbox, aren't you nearly playing it like a PC to begin with? Take a look again and tell me that this isn't at least an act of deception on ClickTeam's part to try to lure a couple extra dollars from someone not knowing that this game is free. Unless somebody can tell me a legitimate reason why this would be a good thing to purchase on the Microsoft Store, all this is to me is ClickTeam trying to capitalize on somebody's ignorance. Don't buy this from the Microsoft Store. Play it from Steam. It's free. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe.